Hello all, welcome to the Cloud DevOps Guru channel. Today we are going to discuss about the most important topic in the Jenkins. So that is the Jenkins pipeline. So till now we had understand how to create the freestyle jobs, how to run the freestyle jobs, how to set up the freestyle jobs, how to build the packages, how to set up the triggers, how to set up the parameters in the freestyle job. But whenever we are working with the real-time project, so there these concepts will be help us to write the Jenkins file. But whenever we are working in the project, mostly we will write the Jenkins files for automate the our pipeline. Let's see how to write the Jenkins file for whichever we had learned in the previous sessions. Okay, if you are the new on my channel, please do subscribe the channel. If you are started watching today, so go and watch previous videos, then only you can understand this how to write the pipelines. Let's begin. Okay, so in the Jenkins we have the two kinds of pipelines. We can write the pipeline in the two way. One is the scripted pipeline. Second one is the declarative pipeline. In the scripted pipeline, when we use the scripted pipeline, this scripted pipeline is written in the completely groovy scripting. Okay, here you can use the groovy scripting knowledge. If you are good at in the groovy scripting, so then you can prefer the scripted pipeline. But most of the peoples are follow the declarative pipeline. Okay, so let's see what is the syntax of these two ways of writing. First, we will see the syntax of the scripted pipeline. Just go into the Jenkins documentation. There they are given the some syntaxes. Okay, so this is the declarative pipeline syntax. And this is the scripted pipeline syntax. Just I had copied. So whenever we started writing the scripted pipeline start with the node. So whenever you see the your pipeline has started with the node, so you can identify that is the scripted pipeline. Okay, sorry, here I had copied, so I have to copy this here. So for identification, so whenever our pipeline is started with the node, so you can think it is the scripted pipeline. In the scripted pipeline, after node, so here we have this stages, different stages we can write inside the node. Okay, but when coming to the our declarative pipeline, so our declarative pipeline start with the pipeline. Inside the pipeline, agent is the mandatory. So here we have to write the where we wanted to run our pipeline. Means in the previous session we had seen how to configure the agents in the Jenkins, right? So after configuring that, we wanted to distribute our workload into the different agents. For example, we had different kinds of project. We have the Maven project, we have the Node.js project, we have the .NET projects. So you had configured the nodes for these projects. So you have to specify where this pipeline should be run. So that nodes label we had mentioned here. Okay, after that we have the stages. Inside the stages we have the stage. Okay, inside the stage we have the steps. Here we can write the actual steps what we are going to write. For example, we wanted to clone our Git repository. Those steps we write here. After that, for example, we wanted to package our project. So those steps we can write inside the steps. So here, whenever we wanted to write our declarative pipeline, our pipeline has started with the pipeline. Okay, after that curly braces, right? Then we will specify the agent. Here you can specify the agent label. So we will see how we can declare that. Now as of now you can take a none. Okay, then we have to define the stages. Inside the stages we have the stage. Okay, and we will give the here name of the stage, whatever we wanted to do. For example, I wanted to do the git clone, so that is the my stage name, for example, and curly braces open and curly braces close. Inside the stage we have to write the steps. Here we will write the our steps, whatever we wanted to write, those steps we will write. And after finish this stage we wanted to write another stage. Then second stage begins from the here. Here we will give the name for our stage. For example, I wanted to package the code, so I will give the name as the package. Then curly braces open and curly braces close. Inside the stage we have the steps, right? And here we will write the whatever goals we wanted to write, those goals we will write here. Okay, this is the syntax for the declarative pipeline. In the scripted pipeline, for example, our scripted pipeline start with the node. Okay, and if you wanted to specify the node name, here you can specify the your node name or label. For example, we have the label is a JDK. Assume our node label is the JDK. Then okay, now you can see, you can check your syntax here, right? After that we have the stage, right? Then we will give the name for the stage. For example, code is the my stage name. Then you can open the curly brace and close the curly brace. Inside that you directly write your steps. Here you can write the directly your steps. In this way you can write the scripted pipeline. But in this session we will go with the declarative pipeline. Okay, we will understand how we can write the declarative pipeline. For this, in this environment I had configured the Jenkins server, and I had configured the one node. That node name is node label is the node. Then I had installed the Java 17 and Maven 3.9. So these how to set up these things we already seen in the previous sessions. Okay, if you don't know, please go and watch those videos and set up the environment. Let's see, in the previous video we had taken the sample project and we create the package, right? So that sample project is available. If you wanted to practice, that is available into the my GitHub repository. My GitHub repository is the Cloud DevOps Guru 123.123. Inside that we have the simple Java Maven app. You can clone this into your local repository. Okay, then you can log in into the means you open that repository into your code. Okay, here for writing the pipeline I have to create the Jenkins file. This is not the mandatory name. If you wanted to write if you wanted to give any name you can give, but you have to specify inside the pipeline. How we can specify that we will discuss in the further. Okay, whenever we wanted to automate our project using the Jenkins, so first of all you have to clone your project. Then inside the root folder there you have to write the Jenkins file. you have to create the Jenkins file. Inside that, you have to write your pipeline script. Our declarative pipeline will be start with the pipeline, right? If you wanted to refer, if you wanted to refer the steps, just you can search the pipeline syntax. Whenever you search the pipeline syntax, you will get the help for the syntaxes into the Jenkins. Okay, this documentation will help you. So this documentation link I will provide into the this pipeline in the comment section. Okay, if you wanted to follow that, you can. Okay, our pipeline starts with the pipeline. Inside the pipeline, we have to specify the agent. Just we will go to the agent section. How we can define the agent? We can define the agent using the agent. So we had configured the one node into the our Jenkins. That node's label is the, so we will check what is the label of the our node. Go to the manage Jenkins, nodes. Inside the node, you can check the label of your node. My node label is the node only, so it is not. My node label is the node. Okay, then here we can specify the agent, curly braces open and close, label, space, our label name, node is the my label name. Okay, so here you can check the syntaxes if you have any confusion. So here you can specify the any, node none, or labels. Now we are using the label. Okay, here you can see the example how we can write the agent with the label. So I had specified that into the my pipeline. Then we had configured the tool for the Maven. How we had configured that had we are already discussed, right? So go to the manage Jenkins. I had configured inside the tools. I wanted to run my project with the Maven 3.9. So I had configured this already. So just take this and we have to declare that into the our tool section. Whatever tools we are using, thus that tool section we will define into the here. Maven, which Maven we are using, that Maven's name, whatever we are configure that. So if you wanted to check the syntax, just go to the pipeline syntaxes, go to the tool section. Here it has given how we can specify that. So just we had written that one. Okay, then here we will start the stages. Inside the stages, we have to write the stage. My first stage name is the source. I wanted to clone the our source code. Okay, then inside this we will write the our steps. Now I wanted to clone my repository. Okay, just for follow the steps into the your Jenkins, just you can search for the pipeline step reference. Okay, inside that I wanted to use the Git plugin. Just you can search the Git here. 1 minute. Pipeline steps, git. Here you can see you are able to find out the git plugin. Click on that. Here we have the different arguments. We have to specify the URL. If you wanted to pass the branch, you can specify that. Change logs. So these are the some arguments are available with the our git plugin. So here also it is given the example for us how we can use that. So now git, I wanted to get the URL. First git URL is the argument. Here I wanted to use the my simple project URL. Get this URL. In the single quote, paste it. If you wanted to write anything in this step, just you can give the comma. Then second argument I wanted to use the branch. My branch is the master. That's done. This step is done. Then second stage, I wanted to write the next stage. What we did in the our freestyle job, just we had configure the project for the create the package, right? So now I wanted to create the package. Just we are reflecting what we did into the freestyle job. Same in the same way, I am writing the our pipeline. Okay. Here inside the stage, we wanted to write the steps. Now I wanted to create the package, right? Here just you can go inside the our step reference. Here you can search the for the Maven. But for the Maven, we are not able to get the any core plugin. So if you are not getting any plugin, just you can go with the shell. If you get the plugin, that's okay. If you are not get the plugin, just you can go with the shell. If you are using the Windows, you can go with the PowerShell. Okay. Here you can see how we can pass it. If you are pass the script, that is also okay. If you are not pass the script, that is also okay inside the script. Here just I have given the sh mvn package. For create the package, we run the mvn package into the server, right? So in this way we can set up the our pipeline. So let's see it will work or not. Git status, git add, git commit -m created pipeline. Just push the code into the our repository origin master. Okay, now go to the our repository, refresh it. Here you can see our pipeline code is the present. Now let's log in into the our Jenkins and set up the pipeline job. Create a new job. Here give the demo -pipeline or give the any name. Click on the Python. Till now we use the freestyle project. Now we are clicking on the Python pipeline. Okay. If you wanted to create the pipeline project, you can click on the pipeline. If you wanted to create the freestyle, you can click on the freestyle. Now I wanted to create the pipeline project. So click on that. Click the OK. Give the description. This is demo project. Okay. So now you can go here. Here you have the in the pipeline section you have the two-way. So we had our Jenkins file in our repo. Because of that we are selecting the pipeline script from the SCM. This is the standard way. You can follow this one only. Okay. And select here the Git repository. You specify the where is our repository. Click on this. Get the URL. Paste it here. We are not having the any credential. If you have the credential, those are set up, you can select it here. How we had configure this credential for our node setup. So in that way you can configure that, and if you have the credential, any credential, you can set it up. Okay, I am not having the any credential because it is the public repository. Then here you can specify the branch. If you are using the different branch, that branch name you can specify here. Here it's automatically take the Jenkins file. If you are having the different file, that file name specify in the script path. Okay, for example, you are creating the different file for based on your environment, dev-jenkins file, qa-jenkins file, production-jenkins files. Then whenever you are creating the job, for which environment you are creating, though that environment's Jenkins file should mention here. Okay, then save the our project. Just click on the build now. Let's see our project will be built or not. So it's failed. So we will check why it is failed. Started by the DevOps error, unable to find the Jenkins file. Because let's see what name we are specified here. Jenkins file. Yeah, we had given the Jenkins file only. Go to the demo project, configure it. Jenkins file. Okay, build now. Error in the groovy. Now you can see, yeah, okay, it is not taking as a comment. So if you need, so just you can search it. So I am removing that one. Okay, so let's add it and push the code into the repository. So if you get the issues, then only you can learn the subject. Don't hesitate to solve the issues. So now start the build. Again it is failing. So just go to the syntax. Okay, we are not having the colon here. Okay, add, commit and push. So in this way we can set it up our Jenkins pipeline project. So sometimes you will get the failures also. So based on the failures, you have to resolve those all the issues. Here we had set up the our project for build the package, and it has built the package and saved into the in this location. Now next step I wanted to add into my project is that I wanted to archive the artifact. Okay, just go to the pipeline step reference. Here what I wanted to do, archive the artifact. Just you can search that. Click on this. Here you can see archive the artifact is the our plugin name, and then we have to specify the our artifact as the argument. Then we can specify our wherever our jar or var package is there, that path. So you can take this example. First of all, we will create the another one stage here. Just copy this one, paste it. Now I wanted to archive the artifact. I will give the stage name is the archive artifact, archive the artifact. Okay, then I wanted to add this stage. What is the name of my package? If you want to specify the complete name of your package, just you can copy this one. It is created inside the target folder, so just you can paste it. Okay, in this way you can write the n number of stages into your Jenkins file. Now if you are having the surefire reports, means test reports you wanted to publish into your Jenkins, so that stage you can create into your pipeline. So based on your requirement, you can create your pipeline steps. Okay, now just you can push the code, git add, git commit -m added artifact stage. Give some meaningful name, then git push origin master. Okay, now you had pushed the code into your repository. Just you can cross check that you had push or not. Yes, we get our code, updated code. Just go to our project and click on the build now. So now you can see our project is building. Project is successful. Now you can see our artifact is the present inside our Jenkins job. So in this way you can write your pipeline. So also we learn how to define the parameters, right? Go to the syntaxes, pipeline syntax. Just you can click on the parameters. So it will give some idea how to create the parameters into the pipeline. In the previous sessions we had learned how to define the parameters and how to use those parameters inside our freestyle job. Now we will see how to define the parameter into the pipeline project and how we can use that into our Jenkins pipeline. Okay, here in the after tool section we will define our parameters, open curly braces and close curly braces. Okay, inside this we had defined the choice parameter for the Maven goals, right? You are remembering we had already created in for our freestyle job. Same way we can create the choice parameter for our this pipeline project. Just copy this example. Based on our requirement, we will modify that. Name is the choice. Instead of choice, we will give the goal. Okay. In the goal, we wanted to give the goal like compile, then test, third one is the package, for example. So these options I wanted to specify here. Okay, then I wanted to use this parameter into my pipeline. So how we can use that, right? Here you can go to the, if you don't know, you can go to the parameter into the pipeline syntaxes. So here you can see how to use that. That example is given here. Okay, in the interpolation we have to use the dollar curly braces. Inside that we have to use the our parameter name. So now I wanted to use the parameter which is specified by the user. MVN, my parameter name is the goal. You can specify that parameter here. So now you can commit it and push the code into the Git repository. Git add, git commit -m added parameter. Git push origin master. Let's see it will work or not. First of all, we will check the code. Parameter section is there, right? Now go to your pipeline, but here it is not updated, right? It will not update first time. So just you can click on the build now. So it's failed. But now you can see here you get the build with parameter. Whenever you push the code first time, it will not update those parameters inside your pipeline, right? So now you can build the whenever we push the code without parameters, so just we get the only build now here option. But now if you are define the parameters, you will get the option here, the build with parameter. Just click on that. Now I wanted to package the code, so build. In this way you can do the parameterization. So here we are getting the issue with the parameters. Just go and check in the your pipeline. MVN $params goal. Okay, you have to specify the double quote. Okay, just push the code. Click on the build. Now it's working. So in this way you can set up the pipeline for any project, and you can write the pipeline as a code for any project in the declarative pipeline. Here we get the so many issues, right? So why? Because if we are not get the issues, so there is no DevOps. In the DevOps we will get the issues. So in this way also I had given some idea about how to resolve the issues into the Jenkins pipeline. So I made the mistake intentionally, so that will help you to troubleshoot the your pipelines. Okay, please focus on the how to write the Jenkins pipeline here, and please do the practice, and this is the very helpful while you are working in the your real world project. Thank you for watching this video. If you are the new, please do subscribe. If you have the any suggestions, please do the comment in the comment section. I will try to improve my sessions. Thank you.